Hey, Mutt community, we're back at you with another video. It's BK Mutt here. We're just gonna take a quick look at the team and see what kind of improvements we can make to make our online experience a little better. The team is pretty stacked, but there has to be some holes that we can fix. At the start, I'm kind of looking like we need to improve the wide receiver position, so we'll probably look into that. Tyler Lockett is good. He's got good speed, and the Tyreek Hill card, I could get it powered up, but he's so expensive right now. I'm not cheap, but I don't like spending coins when I know it's going to come down within the next week. Like that card will be 70,000 cheaper by next Friday. Right tackle position, I would like to improve that a little bit, but I feel like most feared will probably give Lane Johnson a Carter Harvest. That is a long way away, but he will do as an 85, and I think the both of them together would make a great team. Zach Martin, Brandon Brooks, go to that position. Don't have to worry about replacing them for a very long time or until they get their own power-ups. I could power up Zach Martin. That would give me a little help there, but I don't think the line is causing me any trouble. I'm not feeling a lot of pressure. My run game is just awesome. The only place I feel on offense that I could improve it would be the wide receiver core. So we will be going and looking at that. Then the wide receiver core would be solid. Sliding Tyler Lockett to wide receiver 2, Tyreek Hill wide receiver 3, Johnson at 4, Evans at 5. One card there could really pull around our entire offense. I'm thinking DeAndre Hopkins or Michael Thomas. But if I got Michael Thomas, his speed's so slow, I don't know if I'd put him there. I'd probably put him at wide receiver 3 to give him that slot role and then keep the speed on the outside. We are going to see what's in the auction house for the wide receiver position. So let's go look on a defensive side. As you can see, the front four. What can you say about the front four, really, right? There's not much we could do there. JJ being the weakest player, and he's a god. Like, he gets sacks for us like nobody's business. Cornerback, I really don't think we can improve on the cornerback too much. I only run a 3 cornerback set. I never run a 4 cornerback set, so improving that would just be a ridiculous waste of coins. And then I know, we got left outside linebacker Bobby Wagner, who's really a middle linebacker, but we don't have any chems on him. So it doesn't matter where we put him. The fact that it cancels out his chems, that's not really a big deal. We're just using him there because Bobby Wagner's an unreal card. Middle linebacker, yes, it does show some weakness with Sam Mills, but we're leveling him up, right? We're doing what we got to do with the Mutt Master, and we will get him up, but the only way to get him up, unfortunately, is to have him in your lineup. So we gotta have him in our lineup, and we gotta go from there. Right outside linebacker would be a good spot. Push Preston Smith to my second string right outside linebacker if I can find a suitable right outside linebacker to take that position. And free safety, I know I've already looked at that position once, and Devin McCourty is just so good when it comes to that position, but it might be time to look again with some improvements. There are legends coming out to the game very soon. Mutthead just had them up, and I believe there's a free safety that was in that group, so I'll have to see if he can muscle out Devin McCourty, but the card's just so good. And I mean, Barry is just unreal. So that's the team. That's the team. We're an 87 overall. We do have 1.1 million coins to work with to improve this team. So I know we could do it. So let's go on over to the auction house and see just what we have over there to improve. The main positions we're going to be looking at here today are going to be wide receiver, free safety, and right outside linebacker. So we're going to start with the wide receiver because that'll finish off the offensive issues that we have. And we're just going to simply start with the 88 overall Michael Thomas card. And I know there's some 89 team diamonds. We can look at them too. Roddy White's a beast. As we look at this Michael Thomas, we're going to compare him just to see. He should dominate in every category but speed, but we already knew that going in. And that's exactly what he does. He absolutely dominates in every category except speed and deep routes because those two go hand in hand. But like, that's what we thought going in. If we did pick up this Michael Thomas card, he would be our slot receiver. He would not be on the outside unless we're in single back formation. But single back formation, we don't generally streak a wide receiver. We're usually running drags, quick slants, out routes. That 83 speed really kills that card. We could put Sprinter on him, but that's really expensive to put on a card that even with Sprinter, it's not going to get him anywhere near where you need him to be. It's a shame. I love Michael Thomas in real life. He's a great wide receiver, but unfortunately, he's not going to be making the squad. Now, Roddy White, on the other hand, we could see an improvement by adding Roddy White to the team. His speed still is not there. They are really hindering these tall guys with slow speed. Everyone you find with great speed is so short. We need Randy Moss. Come on, surprise us with these legends that come out. Give us that Randy Moss card. Randy would look beautiful on my team. Create a lot of headaches. Lamar Jackson rolling out of the pocket. Come on, you're gonna crash down on Lamar. I'm gonna chuck it to Randy. Roddy still isn't dominating in all the other categories. His speed's not there, and he doesn't dominate. He does have the height, but it's hard to spend that kind of money on a player that doesn't dominate in every category. And I mean, we got Dante Hall, but Dante Hall's got the same problem as every speedster. He's tiny. So we're just going to take a quick look at him, and we already know he's coming in 5'8". You can't work with 5'8". You're not going up and getting anything with a 5'8" guy. His speed is there. Can't take that away from him. He's a fast wide receiver. Like, his catching is dominated by Tyler Lockett, Tyreek Hill, Johnson, Evans. Like, this Dante Hall card is more flash than he is not going to perform for you on the field. Not with the way people always play cover two over speedy receivers like that. Like, nobody's getting beat deep anymore. And if they're getting beat deep, they're just not playing the game properly. Dante Hall, as good as this card looks, and as great as his stats are, it's just not there for me. Like, that wouldn't be an improvement on my team at all. I don't feel like there's any 90 wide receivers. I feel like the only card in the 90s without power-ups and everything is Barry Sanders, which, by the way, Barry is beautiful. So we'll go to 86s and 87s. There is speed there, but again, that's not really bumping our team up. So now we're moving a card from one spot to another, and it's not really helping our team. Yeah, Devontae Adams, he's not really there on anything for me. His short route running and medium route running isn't good enough. His catch in traffic is not great enough to even consider putting him in the slot with no speed. If you're going to put him in the slot, spend up and get the Michael Thomas. You're not saving yourself that much money. You're saving yourself like $30,000 to get half a wide receiver. If that is your need, you would go Michael Thomas and be happy with that decision. I think I have looked at this card already, and I just don't know when I looked at him if his comparables were there. He's not fast, again, because he's tall. I haven't found a fast, tall wide receiver yet. Shout out to that. If anyone can find that, hit me up in the comments below. And then you got the DeAndre Hopkins card, which I feel like this might be where I land up if his speed, and DeAndre he's a fast wide receiver. He's not the fastest by any means, but he's faster than that. Like, they're comparing his speed to Michael Thomas' speed, and I think DeAndre Hopkins has better speed than Michael Thomas. And then even his catching's not as good as Tyler Lockett. Like, I don't know if I agree with that either. Madden out here hurting people's stats just to keep their overalls down so they can bring out new cards. He is cheap though, $90K, that's not bad. The next closest one to 105. No, so maybe not. Drew Bennett. He doesn't have speed either because he's just massive. Like, he's 6'5". He's not going to have anything. I think the wide receiver position is the best it's going to get for me. Unfortunately, I did want to improve it, but Michael Thomas in the slot would be the only way I would go, and I don't really want to do that because that's not going to be a lasting card on my team with that speed. Everyone can cover him with the speed that you can find with low-end corners. You'd really have to get movement to make separation, and I just don't think that's where we want to go. So we're going to go straight into right outside linebackers because I don't feel like there's a lot there, and I feel that that's going to be the quickest one to do because the one like Preston Smith is just... he's dominant, and he shows it on the field. Really, he does show it on the field. But Thomas... whew. Should we just drop some notes on Thomas right now? He's got the speed, the acceleration, the strength, the tackle, the play rec, the block shed, the power move. Oh my God. Sorry, Preston Smith. I think we're going with Thomas. Yeah, we're just gonna zap that Thomas in there. Improve the lineup. Just wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. That was a nice quick improvement. It is pretty sad not seeing me at 1,000,000 coins anymore, but we'll get over it. Free safety. I know how this one's gonna go. Devin McCourty's the man. Pains me as an Eagles fan to say that, but maybe we'll have a better year hating on the Patriots with Tom Brady gone. Both Tom Brady and Bill Belichick can have a bad year and everyone can be happy. Sorry, Patriots fans. I know you're already upset with that enough. But free safety, Eric Weddle. No, I already looked at this card. This card's not worth the money at all, just because he doesn't compare at all. He's got slightly better speed, slightly better acceleration, but when you come down here to zone, which... zone is what your safeties are primarily doing, it just doesn't match up. It just doesn't. So we're not going to do that. he does have great tackle, but it's not worth it. For the money, the difference, it's just not worth it. That's not going to be where we're going to go. So yeah, Mr. Thomas, welcome to the team, and we're going to get you in there to see how you look. Hopefully it can bump that overall up to an 88, because I mean, that's really why we came out to improve the team. Just a little nudge. Sam Mills is really dragging us down, but again, the only way we're going to improve that Sam Mills card is by playing with that Sam Mills card to complete the series middle linebacker spot and then doing the Mutt Master challenges themselves. So we're going to stick Thomas in there, and then might as well just put Preston Smith as our backup just to, I don't know if that does anything to our overall, because some backup positions don't do anything, and it didn't. So that's that. It didn't do anything at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave the team there. It was a treat building it up and improving it a little. I'll get back to you guys with the adjustments that were made, and it wasn't really much. I'm going to notice it in nickel, and but yeah. You guys have fun out there, improve your teams, get better. Hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell. And we'll see you again later. Peace.